What is going on, Arizona sports fan family? How are we doing out here today on this Tuesday morning, ladies and gentlemen? We're having another live stream here talking about everything Arizona Cardinals. What is up, everybody in the chats? Appreciate you guys for being here. If you guys didn't hear the latest breaking news coming for the Arizona Cardinals, yes, it's what we suspected was going to happen from the start, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you guys don't know this, y'all don't know this. I posted a video yesterday. I believe it was yesterday. We're talking about the future of JJ Watt and what's going to happen with JJ Watt, right? Is he going to retire? Is he going to go to another team? And the biggest reason why we brought that topic up is because there was a news reporter that ended up catching JJ Watt tearing up at the end of the Bucks game on Sunday night, looking back, tearing up, and then walking out of the field and heading into the locker room. And that's kind of what struck up this big conversation, right? Is JJ Watt coming back? Is he not coming back? That whole situation. And all now, breaking news just hit the Twitter world and all of social media. And JJ Watt has announced his retirement after this season. We're going to dive right into it here, right? What's next? What's going to happen for the Arizona Cardinals moving forward? Before we get started, definitely do me one huge favor. For all the people that are watching this on playback, definitely do me one huge favor. Definitely smack the like button. For all the people that are watching this live, definitely go ahead and subscribe up the subscribe up to the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube and smack the like button as well. Helps out the algorithm. Thank you so very much. So let's dive right into this, everybody. Let's dive right into this. It was a beautiful Tuesday morning. Beautiful Tuesday morning when we didn't have any Cardinal news, right? But bam, JJ Watt comes out and drops a bombshell on the Arizona Cardinal fans and puts this tweet out here. And it reads, Koa's, I believe it's pronounced, this is his kid's name, so if I butcher it, I apologize. But here's what it says. Koa's first ever NFL game, my last ever NFL home game. My heart is filled with nothing but love and gratitude. It's been an absolute honor and pleasure. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, the moment I saw it, I was like, damn. All right. He's gone. JJ Watt is not coming back in the 2023 season. Now, first thought I thought was like, okay, retirement. Or not that, maybe just leaving the Arizona Cardinals. But I did notice he said last home game in the NFL. So that just kind of puts a knife or a fork in the road right there, right? Just a knife in the whatever you want to say. It's done with JJ Watt. JJ Watt is going to be riding off into the sunset, especially with having such a great year as he has had. Man, JJ Watt has looked as explosive as he's ever had in this year. Now, obviously, last year he was plagued with injuries. There was a lot of fans that came out and said, I told you we shouldn't have got JJ Watt. But honestly, being that JJ Watt is who he is, right? A player that reminds us here in Arizona, like Larry Fitzgerald. Now, granted, Larry Fitzgerald has more ties to the Arizona Cardinals because, we drafted him here. But JJ Watt is one of those players as well that most people in the NFL, fans alike, respect this man. They love what he stands for. They love what he brings to the table. They don't care that he's 30, or he doesn't care that he's 33. He doesn't care if his team is losing. He's going to give you 110% and then some every single Sunday, Thursdays, and Mondays. So it's very sad to know that this is going to be the end of JJ Watt. Now, on the video that I posted yesterday, obviously asking pertaining to, hey, what's going to happen? What's not going to happen? I did mention the fact that once you have a kid, boy, it changes your life. So for the parents in the chat, for the parents that are watching this on playback, having a kid absolutely changes your life. It does. Now, there was some health scares that was happening with JJ Watt, right? The injuries were piling up, not this year, but, throughout his career. This is the best time for JJ Watt to step away. It is. He's riding off into the sunset. He's coming off a 9.5 sack 2022 season, and he still has 2 games left. I still do think that he's going to be putting 110% in these last 2 games versus the Falcons and the 49ers. And that's one thing that's so great about JJ Watt, that he's going to be giving you his all, regardless if we're a 4-11 team. He doesn't care. He absolutely doesn't care. He truly does want the best for the team that he's playing for. And this is exactly why I love this decision for him. Just had a kid, riding off into the sunset. This man truly is what I hope every player the Arizona Cardinals drafts from here on out. And I don't mean a superstar, but I mean somebody that truly does care for the game of football. Somebody that truly doesn't take this job or career for granted. This is what I want. A Larry Fitzgerald / JJ Watt from every single player we draft from here on out. Somebody who loves the game of football. This is what I want. That should be the example of somebody that's not afraid to call out anybody that's not putting in the full work. That's what JJ Watt brought. So when people say he brings veteranness into the locker room, this is it. That's what JJ Watt brings. He doesn't care that there's a new up-and-coming young kid coming out of the draft that's going to take his job. That doesn't scare him. It encourages him. It makes him better. He brings that young kid under his wing and tries to make him better because all in all, it's not about him. It's about the team. And if that kid is successful and he's successful, what happens? The team is successful. And that's exactly the type of player I want in this locker room moving forward. JJ Watt type of player. It sucks to say that he's going to be leaving, although we all knew this was coming, right? At least Cardinal fans, the moment that I released that video yesterday, there's a lot of people saying the Arizona Cardinals don't deserve JJ Watt. Let him go to a team that needs to get let him go to a team that gets a ring, right? There's a lot of comments that was on that video that I read, and I fully agree. But he's decided to retire from the NFL. So moving forward in the 2023 season, we will no longer have to ask the question, is JJ Watt going to be a part of the 2022 or 2023 Arizona Cardinals? No longer have to ask that anymore. And I really do hope nothing but the best for him in his retirement and everything. His family wished everything the best. Being a father changes you. Hopefully hopefully he, spends a lot of time with his family because, man, those moments are precious when you have a kid. It truly is. So, JJ Watt, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'm pretty sure everybody in this chat does feel the same way as well. And everybody that's watching this in the playback, I truly do. Thank you as an Arizona Cardinal fan for giving your effort, for giving your full-on will to come in here and play. Although we've seen multiple players come to Arizona, got the bag, and they didn't do anything. They sat on the money. You were the exact opposite and the player that we needed. Thank you so very much. Now, I want to dive into the future of the Arizona Cardinals moving forward, right? We got a lot of questions to be answered pertaining to just our trenches, just in general, or offensive line or a defensive line. We got a lot of questions to be asked here, a lot. We're going to be looking very, very different moving forward. And it's something that the moment I saw Rodney Hudson not playing ever another snap, now is he going to play the next 2 games? I don't know. But we truly, 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 truly need to figure out what we're going to do in these trenches, offensive line and defensive line. Because Zach Allen, although we're all very excited about the opportunity of Zach Allen flourishing into the player that we know that he can become, he's going to be set to be a free agent. So I want him back. I want Zach Allen back. He spent a lot of time with JJ Watt. JJ Watt has put him under his wing, and that's a player I would love back. But you know what would make me a lot more excited, more than anything? Bringing Zach Allen back would make me obviously super giddy and excited inside. You know what would also make me excited, ladies and gentlemen? Drafting Jalen Carter. Right now, we're sitting in the 4th overall spot in the 2023 NFL draft. Jalen Carter, Zach Allen. It's going to be a thing of beauty. Let me just tell you that right now. That's right there would be to change or help at least our defensive line moving forward. We got some two young studs in the outside right now that are just waiting for the opportunity, chomping at the bit to get an opportunity. And that's Cam Thomas as well as Majay Sanders. They're waiting. They've been getting snaps. They've been getting better and better. Cam Thomas has looked very, very explosive. I just hope the best for him and getting better and getting elevated. Getting Jalen Carter and bringing back Zach Allen will be amazing. Now, on the offensive side of the ball, on the offensive line, we still got DJ Humphries, right? I don't know if Pugh's coming back. I don't know if Rodney Hudson's coming back. Hell, I don't even think Will Hernandez is coming back. That right there is the three people on the inside. Is Kelvin Beachum coming back? I don't know. If we pay him, probably. But we need to start addressing these trenches. We absolutely need to start addressing these trenches big time. So whoever the next GM, if it is still Steve Keim, which I hope to God it's not, but whoever the next GM is, needs to start addressing these trenches massively. Let me give a big shout out to my guy Elijah Hennon with the super chat. I appreciate you. He says, "We broke them. Heads must roll." I mean, that's a way to look at it. That's another way to look at it, right? Maybe the players know that we're in for a rebuild coming through. Maybe JJ Watt loves it here in Arizona. Because truly, I know a lot of people from the outside looking in look at Arizona and that's like, oh, that's a crappy place to live. No, we have some beautiful spots here in Arizona. And I'm not just talking about Phoenix. We got some beautiful spots here in the state of Arizona. Sedona, Flagstaff, and whether I don't like it or not, Scottsdale's a very nice place to raise a family. Paradise Valley is a very nice place to raise a family. The West Valley, not the West Side, the West Valley is a very nice place to raise a family. The North Side of Phoenix, very, very nice. So maybe he loves it here, right? And maybe he doesn't want to move anymore. And this is just the best option for him at this very moment. So this is the way to think about it, right? Maybe, right? But I want to choose to believe that he's putting his family ahead of the NFL, which obviously me being a family man that I am now, I'm right there with him. Do this for what makes you happy, truly. The NFL is a game. Your family's forever. Precious moments. Right off into the sunset. This is going to be the best way to do it. Don't do it like those athletes that try to keep sticking onto the moment when they're not very good anymore. Like, and no disrespect, Tom Brady has been great for years and years and years and years. But let's be honest, this year, a lot of people are now starting to kind of chuckle at the fact that Tom Brady isn't looking as great anymore. Don't be that guy. Right off into the sunset. Do the best for your family and your legacy. And I think this is the best way for JJ Watt to leave, because he's got 2 games left. With 9.5 sacks right now, he can have 11 sacks, 12 sacks, just depending. We'll see. So continuing to talk about what's next for the Arizona Cardinals, whoever the next GM is, if it's not Steve Keim, the trenches are as important as they come. They are. I know it's not flashy. I know it's not like, oh my God, did you see we got this person, right? We can make a real tape about that. Honestly, because we have our franchise quarterback, because he's been hurt every single year, we need to make sure that we have a stable, reliable offensive line to keep him upright. This is the time to start building a line for Kyler Murray. And I know somebody's going to say, well, why now? It should have been to begin with. It truly should have. But we know how our GM was. We know how Steve Keim built out these rosters. It was almost like this man was playing Madden, getting all these flashy moves to save his job, but did nothing to protect Kyler Murray, especially for those deep shots. Because you can get the biggest weapons out there, but if they don't have 5 seconds to go down the field, 3 to 4 seconds to go down the field, nothing's going to happen because Kyler Murray is consistently under duress. So we got a tall task here ahead of the Arizona Cardinals. I like to say we, right? Because I feel like I put in my dues as an Arizona Cardinal fan. Obviously, I want the best for this team. I want to get a ring. I want to be able to get a showcase right here and put one of those replica Lombardis in there, because that's the goal. And that's what should be the goal moving forward for the Arizona Cardinal fan base and for the Arizona Cardinals. That should be the goal. Now, when we build this, we got to build this up correctly. We got to build this up correctly. And that's from the trenches. If you guys weren't joining last live stream, we got some news pertaining to Kyler Murray. It's not 6 to 8 months anymore. Now it's being delayed to 9 months. And they're projecting Kyler Murray to come back in October. But that can either be him missing 4 games, 5 games, 6 games, or 7 games. We don't know when in October he's coming back or if there's going to be a delay. But we can safe to say that he's probably going to miss a little less than half the season. A little less than half the season. For sure, 25% of the season he's going to miss. So the Cardinals for sure have a lot to try to unfold here and what to do moving forward without a J.J. Watt. Because I had a lot of what's the word? Positivity for Licky Fotu, for Rashad Lawrence. It's just they're not the game day wreckers that I would wanted them to be coming into the season or coming into the NFL. In college, they did well. It's a different beast in the NFL. It truly is. Jalen Carter, to me, can be that guy that's going to be an automatic plug-in player. And now we don't have to worry about Jalen Carter resting for a year. Jalen Carter learning. Although, yes, I love the idea of Jalen Carter learning from J.J. Watt, because that's exactly what Zach Allen did. But this is the time where Zach Allen needs to step up. If he does get paid, Zach Allen needs to step up and act exactly like J.J. Watt did for him to the new young guy that's coming up. Teach him your tips and tricks. This is the time. Because believe it or not, we see J.J. Watt saying, oh my God, look at him. He's being a veteran. He's doing great. We kept saying that Zach Allen was a young guy. No, Zach Allen, this is his, what, 3rd year? 4th year? I believe 3rd. So he's already as veteran as they come. It's already as veteran as they come. Now this is going to bug me. Let me find out when Zach Allen, I know it was the 3rd round. I'm having a hard time. Let's see here. He got picked up on, 2019. The same year Kyler Murray did. 65 pick overall. 3rd round. So in 2019, he was picked up. So he's pretty veteran himself. So 2019, 20, 21, 22. This is his 4th year. I know a lot of people are worried about this offseason. They're like, oh man, we're going to suck, right? Oh, we suck again. Honestly, I'm excited. Truly. I'm so excited about this offseason and how this team is going to look like in the 2023 season. There's multiple people that told me, Mike, you can't do with what you're trying to do, right? That's a big organization. You can't shake it up. You can't shake them. Coming into this 2023 season, I truly do feel like because of you guys and because of everybody that kept pushing this narrative of what we need to do, we did it. And now we can start off with a clean slate. Now, it's not 100%. It's not for sure, right? We still have Cliff. We still have Keim on leave. But there was reports saying that Keim is set to be moved off of on the offseason. Is that going to happen? I don't know. Hope so. There's kind of rumblings around with the idea of Cliff also leaving, either walking away, which I don't see happening, or him also getting let go as well. But if we truly do get a Sean Payton here, truly get a Sean Payton here, we're going to be seeing this organization completely different. And it's exactly what we need as an organization. A coach that has done it, a coach that has had so much success, that can provide discipline when need be, that has won a Super Bowl, that's going to change the narrative moving forward for sure. So I'm excited. I truly do think that there's going to be a lot of changes moving into the 2023 season. Off season is going to be wild. I'm excited. For the new people joining in here into the stream, if you guys don't know, we got some updates here for JJ Watt. I know we posted a video yesterday pertaining to his, shedding a tear after leaving the Bucks game. He put this on in his Twitter this morning, and this just confirms that JJ Watt is not going to be here for the 2023 season. And that the Arizona Cardinals have a lot to fix in the 2023 season. Starting with the trenches. So I'm excited. I'm absolutely super excited to see how this is going to shake out. Am I worried about JJ Watt's retiring? A little bit, right? I'm a little worried because we don't 100% know if Zach Allen is truly coming back. We don't know. But I'm also excited to see what this team's going to look like moving forward. So there's that, right? There's that as an Arizona Cardinal fan. So that's the latest breaking news that ended up happening today. I don't know, how do you guys feel? I know in the video I posted yesterday, but the day before he retired, there's a lot of people that said, honestly, Mike, JJ Watt should go to a team that's going to get him a ring. A lot of people said that. JJ Watt needs to go to a team that's going to get him a ring. And I agree with that. I truly do. But now I guess we don't have to worry about is he coming back or is he not coming back, because now he's not. I definitely hope the best for him. Truly. Let's talk about Sean Payton here a little quick, just a little bit before I let you guys go. This is only going to be a small abbreviated. It's not going to be an hour stream, just FYI, just a short abbreviated stream. Let's talk about Sean Payton here real quick. Something happened yesterday that is very good for the Arizona Cardinals. Something happened yesterday that is very, very, very good for the Arizona Cardinals. And what is that? The Chargers the Chargers clinched a playoff berth. Huge for the Arizona Cardinals. And let me explain to you why. The Chargers now seeming to get into getting a playoff spot is huge because Sean Payton, there's reports out there that he has interests in 3 teams if he comes back. 3. And obviously, I'm not including the Saints. The Saints have to be in here as well. But just for the dramatic purposes, I'm just going to use the 3. Obviously, Saints are number 4 because they're technically still under contract. But there's 3 teams that there's reported for him to be interested in. That's the Cowboys, which they're going on a playoff run with McCarthy. I don't see them letting him go. I truly don't. 2, the Chargers, because he wants to be in LA. And then 3, the Arizona Cardinals. That's right, the Arizona Cardinals. So thank you, Chargers, for beating the heck out of the Colts. Colts aren't good. They're a bad team, as we are. So thank you, Chargers, for winning. Go to the playoffs, do your thing, keep your head coach, and now we're here. Whoever the next coach is, let me say this right now. Whoever the next coach is, if it ain't Cliff, I want to see a massive improvement, and I think we will with Sean. If we do get him 1 year, I truly do think that we're going to be an automatic 6 to 7 win team. Maybe not playoffs in year 1, but playoffs in year 2 for sure. That's what Sean Payton would bring. But this is going to look very, very different. Oh my God, very different. This offseason is going to be nuts. Nuts. So being that Sean Payton has a little of interests, right? And I'm not just bringing this out of my butt, right? I'm not just like, oh, he's got interest because we're going to have an opening. No, there was reports out there that said that he has interest in the Arizona Cardinals. Maybe we're not the top of the list, but we might be number 3, but we also might be the only spot available if he wants to come back. Because truly, people in the chat, people that are watching this on the rewatch, do you truly think that the Cowboys will cut ties with Mike McCarthy after this playoff run? Super Bowl or not? Same thing with Staley, the coach over there with the Chargers. Do you think they'll cut ties with him? This is the second year, and they already went to the playoffs in year 2. And the Chargers fan base right now are talking about releasing him after they went to the playoffs in year 2. Well, the Arizona Cardinal fans right now were okay with 8-8 after losing to back-to-back quarterbacks. I think we need to set our standards higher. I truly do. We need to set our standards so much higher than what we've given Cliff. There's too much leash. There was way too much leash for that to even work. You see still Steve Wilks over there? Steve Wilks and the Carolina Panthers. I think he's already won more games with the Panthers than he has with us. Or if not more, then he's probably tied. Culture's a big deal. It is. And I know a lot of people don't believe it. Culture's a real big deal. It's if those 53 players truly believe in the man's vision and truly have results. It's what it takes. You bring a man like Sean Payton in here that's going to demand respect. It's exactly what you need. It's exactly what you need. Let me just confirm. Panthers right now are 6-9. They've already have 6 wins. Now, granted, I don't think all those wins are coming from Steve Wilks, but I could almost promise you that more than 3 are probably belong to him. And we give Steve Wilks 1. We gave Steve Wilks 1 year. That was one of my biggest things and how biased we were with Steve Wilks compared to Cliff. Cliff went 5.5 games with as much weapons as we had. Steve Wilks had a depleted Josh Rosen team, and we gave him the axe after 3 wins, and we gave him the axe. There's a lot of bias. There's a lot of. I treat everybody fairly. I truly do. Did I want Steve Wilks gone after the 3? Yeah, hell yeah, I did. But did I want Cliff Kingsbury gone after year 2? Hell yeah, I did. Because if you can't get the job done, if you can't get ice in your veins, then you truly don't believe you don't deserve this head coach job. You don't. Another super chat coming here from Mike Evans. Thank you so very much for the super chat, brother. Means the world. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there's a lot to unfold here, man. A lot to unfold. Season's going to look different. The Arizona Cardinals are going to look different next year. Now I'm excited for the ride. I truly am. This offseason is going to be wild. Content still going to be coming our way here on this AZ Sports Fan on YouTube here. So definitely make sure that you subscribe. If this is your first time here and you like what you're hearing, subscribe over to the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. We are on the road to 11K. Join the Cardinals fan community on YouTube. Smack the like button on this video as well. We are going to be closing shop here pretty soon. Just wanted to do a real quick 30-minute stream, letting you guys know exactly what happened with J.J. Watts. And for the people that are just joining, this is what the main topic is, what we were talking about today. J.J. Watt announces retirement on Twitter earlier today, and doesn't seem like he's going to be here for the 2023 season. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure. Everybody, have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Brighter things ahead for this Arizona Cardinals organization, especially if we can get what we need to get accomplished, and that's getting rid of Keim and starting over. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for tuning in. As always, have a great rest of your day and go Cards.